there's the wind. What's up, everybody? It's Joe with J Blake Photo. Today I am on the island of Maui. I've been here for a couple of days, been enjoying vacation, been snorkeling, swimming. I spent most of this afternoon with a Pacific green sea turtle. Super fun, but now I've got a challenge that I'm gonna try to meet, and I've set it for myself. But this is one thing that I can strongly recommend to you as a photographer, is you have to challenge yourself from time to time, or else you're gonna get stuck in a rut. And when we decided that this was gonna be the place that we were going to come, is that we weren't gonna leave. We're doing our only swimming down at the beach in front of the hotel. And to be honest, it's some of the best snorkeling on the island. So the challenge that I'm gonna present myself with, and that maybe you can try too, is I'm gonna pick one location and I'm gonna try to shoot as many different things as I can. So I'm gonna shoot sunset, I'm gonna shoot sunrise, I'm gonna shoot some time lapse, I'm gonna shoot, if I can, some astral star photography. I'm gonna try and shoot some wildlife, people, almost like quasi street photography. There's a cliff down here that people jump off of that I'm gonna shoot. And I'm gonna see what else I can come up with, honestly. Now, getting to this beach actually turned out to be really easy. There's a path right down here on the other side of the hotel that makes it super easy to get onto this cliff. Most people climb up from the ocean side. So I'm super excited that I found that cliff, because it's gonna make it a lot easier for me to get down to this, this area. And then from there, there's just a lot of different areas. There's kind of a blowhole sea cave area, and there's a little beach that you can only get to by swimming. And I want to see if I can get to it with my camera pack. Now, I'll be bringing you along with me the whole way, and I've got the EOS R6 to shoot video, and I've got the R that I'm gonna be shooting all my stills with, and I've got the 3 lenses that I picked to bring with me that I did in my packing for Maui video. If you haven't seen that, it's gonna be down in the description and on one of the cards up ahead. Go ahead and check that out. It took quite a bit to figure out what lenses to bring with me. Anyway, I am super excited. I'm also testing out a new tripod and a new ND filter that I'm gonna do a review on while I'm here on the island. Let's head down to the beach. So here I am where you can see the black rocks right here. And then also you can see that there's this other set of black rocks. And then in the middle, there's this kind of mini kind of bay. And that's what I wanna shoot. That's the area that I've decided to challenge myself to shoot while I'm here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little trail that's gonna get me right where I need to go. All right, so my plan now is to try to hike down this bit of lava rock to see if I can't get to that beach. I'm gonna see if I can get there by walking there, because I really don't want to swim. made it. I am embarrassingly sweaty. It is muggy and wet out here, as I'm sure you can understand. But I made it to this beach. I've seen this beach a number of times, snorkeling out here in the water and looking at this area from satellite imagery and on the drone. And I've just thought, man, there's gotta be some compositions there. So this is just my first trip out here. I'm gonna spend the next couple of days finding good compositions. And right now it is just turning into golden hour. We've got about 25 minutes until sunset. And I am going to get up on this set of rocks right here to see if I can't get the beach and the clouds in the sunset in the same shot. That might be impossible, but I'm gonna walk around these rocks here and see what I can find. So there's definitely a shot here. With this kind of ridge behind me, I'm nervous that I just do not have the compositional prowess to make that work. With the sunset on this side of the frame, the beach on this side of the frame, and this cliff, this ridge, kind of intersecting the middle. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a shot here. I don't know if I have the chops in the 15 minutes to find it. Mostly because out that way, it's kind of boring. There's some clouds, there's a few more smaller islands off in the distance, but I think for my first shot here, my first attempt, I'm gonna go simple, I'm gonna go easy. I'm gonna do the obvious thing that comes to me, which is to shoot this beach right here with the clouds and the island in the background here, hoping that they get some color from the sunset, and then shooting the water as a time lapse, hoping that these rocks here light up with a little bit of color. That's the hope. That's the plan right now. I'm gonna set my shot up as far this way as I can to get as much of the clouds that are out there in the distance. I think they're a little blown out right here, and to be able to get this beach down here in the shot as well. If you watched my video on packing for Maui, you remember how I brought the 17-40 instead of the 14 mil. I'm almost thinking that was a bad choice. What would have been even better if I'd been able to pick up that 14-35. But that's fine, Canon, take your time. So my plan, as it is with most of these shots, is to catch the sunset color exposed for the sky, and then to shoot the beach in the time lapse to be able to pick up more of that wave detail in a separate shot and then composite it later. That'll allow me to keep my composition, but also really kind of deal with the dynamic range in this scene because it is extreme. So it's starting to get dark, but I'm just playing with a few more combos here. When I decided to challenge myself to this idea, I didn't know if this was going to be a single video, multiple videos. I knew it was going to be multiple days, but I didn't know how many videos I would end up making about this. And I definitely don't have it yet. And I'm chewing up a lot of time here. So I think I'm gonna call it here. All right, so I'm gonna pack it up. We're gonna come out here and keep trying this. I'll see you in the next video. Go ahead and hit subscribe and the like button if you like stuff like this. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.